Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So you can see I'm smiling galore because you guys saw the title. This is a Project Pan update. So if you're new to my channel, I am doing a 19 in 2019. If you haven't seen my intro, go check it out. And if you are not new to my channel, you've seen like most of my videos and you know that I said I would only do an update if I finished more than one product or like a couple of products, so that must mean something. I really don't know, you know, maybe you know. So anyway, I have my update here. I've been waiting to do this for a very long time. I didn't want to do it with only one little product update. I thought it was stupid because, you know, you watch the whole thing over again and you're like, you got one product done? That's dumb. So I want to have multiple products done at a time when I do an update. That's why this is going up in like the middle of February. So February. That's the word. That was so weird. That was so weird. But anyway, that's why this is going up now. So I'm going to give you short reviews as I go through each product. I did want to just let you guys know that this is not a rolling Project Pan, but I'm thinking about when I hit 9 products, when I get down to 9 products, of keeping it a 9 product rolling pan, so then change it to 9 in 2019, because 19 products to keep rolling and keep track of is a little ridiculous, honestly. And I think 9 I can do because there are 5 or so products that I think are gonna keep me from, like, it'll be right before January, right before December when I finish these up, even if, like, I might even finish them in December, just because how long they're taking me. Those products I'm going to keep in. They're going to be that long anyway, so why not just add like 4 more products that I just want to keep and keep rolling when I hit 9 products. So it's a little confusing. If you don't understand, you can always comment below and be like, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. But if you got it, you got it. So let's just get started. Okay, so the first product is my Wet n Wild brow pencil in the shade medium brown, and this one I can actually show you the marking for. It is, oh no, it is right down there, so you can see I went a little, like barely anything down. I wish I did have a little bit more progress in it, just because I've been using this for so long, like almost a year now, and so I'm just ready for it to go. It looks like that, so there's really not a lot left, and it is slanted, so on the paper, once I get down to like this corner, that's where it will be straight, and then after that it's like all crooked and weirdness, so that's annoying. But I've just been using this for so long, I'm ready for it to go. And my brows, I need to get them done so that they're smaller, so I can do more filling and drawing in, because I've used like a couple swipes a day because my brows are so huge that if I go too in, my brows are like this big, so I have to be careful, and that's annoying because I want to use it up. But yeah, I mean, progress is progress, and so if I make that much progress a month, then I'll be done by April if I keep making that steady progress. So I would have liked it to be done earlier, but it's fine if it's done in April. Okay, next on the list is my Maybelline my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Sand Sable. So if you look at it, it looks like an entirely full product, but it is not that far up. It is honestly I know for sure all the way up until like the E. You can't even see the E. So I know up until like right here. The line comes off of these plastic products when I use it too much. And because I use it every day, it comes off. You can see like that's all empty. It's really empty up until, for certain, like right here. But the product likes to cling to the sides. And so it looks like it's higher up than it is. But if you can see that very faint line right there, I feel like that's where the product settled, so that's where I marked it. I am going to pull a stopper out when I'm done. When I feel like I'm too low that I'm not getting anything out, I will do that. This one is, I'm really surprised to see that much progress because I think I started like a little bit higher up here, but I think I was pretty high, a little bit higher than this, so I made some good progress for only using it a couple times because I used it as an eyeshadow primer sometimes, but not all the time because it was a step I didn't want to take. So I just started using it as under eye, under my foundation, so that's been getting it more and more use. So I love that, and so I'm glad that I'm getting some use. So hopefully I finish this by April as well. I probably won't be doing a March update because I am starting another project pan in March, so then I'll have 2 going, but April I should have a new update up, and hopefully this is done by then. Okay, so next on the list is my coconut water cream from from First Aid Beauty. First Aid Beauty Hello Fab coconut water cream. I don't know how brands do a million names. So it looks like this. I finished this a long time ago. It helps hydrates, smooth, and recharge. You know what else that helped? It helped my breakouts be strong. So it made me break out a bit. I ended up using the last bit of it as hand cream because I really just wasn't into that on my face because it was just breaking me out and I couldn't do it. So this product is gone. I would not repurchase it. I won't buy another sample. I don't even want anything else from First Aid Beauty just because I've heard that it breaks people out, and so if this breaks me out, I don't want to buy more that's gonna do that. So glad it's gone. And then the next thing, I also finished another thing as well. That's the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance. I just finished this today, so I'm really excited. You get a lot of product in these little things. When I'm getting close to the end of a product, I'm like, all right, it needs to go now. Like, I'm done with it. So I try to squeeze everything out of it. Hopefully I did that. There's nothing left. Like, as you can see, you can flatten the entire thing. So there's nothing really left, unless I'm sure if I cut it, there'd be stuff in there, but I'm not cutting it. So yeah, you get a lot of product. I have the shade Radiant Yellow, but I don't think it's worth it. Again, it didn't really do much for my skin, which if you guys see soon, or I already posted a video. It's full face of high-end makeup, and I use this product right here. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that in that video, so stay tuned for that one. But I just mentioned how it just really doesn't do much for my skin. So next on the list is my Muse bronzer, and so I'll be posting a side-by-side picture while I'm talking. But this is how it looks right now. So from the picture, you can see that there's a little bit more ring showing in this one than in that one. I think it's like a little bit more sideways than that, but you can definitely see more of the ring. And I'm kind of excited. It should be hitting pan soon. Again, this might be good by April. By April, I definitely should have pan. If not, something's wrong with me because I use this bronzer literally. This is the only bronzer I use ever. So, like, why are you not done? I'm not sure. And then next is my e.l.f. powder. This is the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder in the shade Light Medium. You can see it's just a little bit flatter. You can't see any rings or pan or anything like that, but it does look a little bit flatter and a little bit more used. I'll post a picture because this is too hard to like see. You can also see that my cap broke on both of these products, but it's so annoying when you get cheap packaging. But I love this powder. I've said that enough times, and I think this will take me a little bit more longer than March. Hopefully like April, May I use this up because I really want to focus on my Essence All About Matte powder, which is the next powder that I talk about in a little bit. So I really want to focus on that one because I have other powders in this project. But yeah, so I want to use this as soon as possible, but it's like slowly but surely. So that looks like this. Honestly, there's no progress on this because I didn't use it. It is in my weekly makeup basket this week, so I'll use it then, but right now when I'm filming this, I haven't used that at all. I haven't used her. I have the palette in Light, and I love this palette. I am focusing solely on this shade right here for now, but when I go on to like my rolling product, like when I get down to 9 products. I believe this is going to be one of the 9 products no matter what, because it's taking me a really long time. But if I hit pan on this, I'm just going to keep the palette in just so I can use more of the other shades, because I do want to get rid of this palette when we get into 2019 because it's just so old. And so I don't want to hang on to something that I'm never going to use because how old it is. So clearly this palette had a good run, but yeah, so I'm going to keep using it for the whole year. It's kind of like, this is probably one of the products that is going to be for the entire year. Okay, so next is my Essence All About Matte Powder. I can show you a picture right here, and I don't have it with me. There's no progress on it because I haven't used it. I want to, again, I said this a little bit earlier, but I wanted to focus on my e.l.f. one in the next couple months, and then when the summer comes, when I'm more oily, I want to use the matte one to just soak up those oils real good, and I want to focus on that one. So I kind of split them up. Hopefully I get to hit my goal on both of them. I felt like just using them together was stupid because neither of them were going to show progress anytime soon. Like, it would take me the whole year to do both of them, where if I do this one for a couple months, hit pan, then do that one for the rest, I should be okay. So yeah, there's no progress on that one. Okay, so next blush is the Balm Beach by The Balm, and again, this is another product that I think will just take me the entire year. So that's why I wanted to keep do the rolling project pan when I hit 9 products. If you look at it, you can see that it's been just a little flattened out, but not too much. It looks a little bit rounder in the picture, so it just looks a little bit flatter right now, and you can see that it's been worn out in the middle a little bit. So, you know, progress is progress, but this is really gonna take me a long time, especially because I rotate especially because I rotate through other blushes and stuff. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I have an idea of I might be going on a cruise this summer again, and so I wanna just, I was thinking of just bringing, you know, products that I need to go in my project pan that I use for that week. So hopefully you could see some progress on them that week, like just focus on those real good. Because I like my variety, so I like doing multiple blushes in my weekly makeup baskets. So we'll see, or maybe just doing a whole month dedicated to like this blush, like only, or a whole month only project pan, like maybe that. I don't know if I could handle that, but maybe. Okay, so the next item is the Nubian by Juvia's Place, and I didn't really have a specific goal for it until right now, so I didn't take a, well, I took a picture of a couple of shades, but really the shade that I'm focusing on is this cream brown shade. It's at the bottom corner. I was kind of going between the two shades that are diagonal from me, the two matte shades that are diagonal from each other. But I am going to just focus on this one because I feel like this is the most neutral and it could go with literally any look. Even if I'm going to put color on, I could just set it with this, like transition with this, and then use shades on top of that. I think it'll work super easy, hopefully. I am keeping it, I took it out of the, I depotted the palette, so now I can just hold this and put it in my weekly makeup basket and use this during a week. So that's what I'm definitely going to do. I don't think this will take me that long, honestly. I think it'll take me, I think even if I don't use it over the summer, I could still do it by like through fall and get it done by January. So I'm not too worried about this one, but yeah. Okay, so then next is my Too Faced Tickled Peach palette, and I am focusing on the shade Peach Bum, which is this shade right up here. Just a white transition shade. I wish the packaging wasn't so nice so I could take it out, but this is just too gorgeous. I can't ruin it to take it out, but I think I can hit pan soon. There is a lot of product in there. That's what it looks like at least. But if I really just use this every day, I will be okay with that. I don't know why. These two eyeshadows are 0.95 grams, so it's not even a full gram. Like, why are you taking so long? But I just don't focus on it, that's why. So I need to get my life together because that should not be this hard. And I definitely will finish this by the end of the year, hit pan on it, get my goal. Hit pan on it by the end of the year. Should be easy if I get my life together. Okay, so the next thing is another empty. So this is my Ciate Extraordinary Translucent Powder in the shade Translucent. This is actually, you guys know, a sample size. I finished it. There is a little bit of powder you can see moving around in there, but it just won't come out. You know what? It looks pretty empty in there, actually. Maybe it's the stars that are like getting in the way, but there's really nothing left in here. There's nothing I can get out of here, and because it's so small, there's like nothing I can get out of here. So you already saw that. So I'm calling it done. I really love this powder, and I'm thinking about getting it full size. The only issue is that I have 3 other giant sized powders, and I really only want to keep one in my collection by next year. So I am trying to roll things out of my collection, and hopefully and so I'm glad I rolled this out, but I cannot buy this yet. I won't buy it yet, not until I'm done with all my other powders. So yeah, glad I used it up. Glad I got this in my Ipsy, because this was one of the Ipsy's best products that they have given me, because this is something I'm actually thinking about the full size with full size for, and I've never done that before. So okay, so next product is my Flower Beauty In Your Prime Hydrating Primer. I'm literally like squeezing the life out of this, because you could see like how fat it is down here, but it's like all air up until like when you fold it and squeeze it out, then it comes out. So that's basically where I'm at with this. This shouldn't last the entire week really. It should only last like a little bit longer. You can see like everything's starting to separate. It's starting to just get gross because it's coming to an end. And it's like perfect timing because I'm actually finishing it. If I just let this sit in my collection, I'm sure it would just be like disgusting. So I'm really excited about that. Oh my gosh. Let's just squeeze it all out. Look, I just cleaned it. But I'm really excited about this product. I do love this product, but I don't think I'd use it in the summer because it is hydrating, and I don't need any more hydration in the summer. Yeah. Okay, so next is another product that I did finish, and that is my Menthol Lip Shine. There could be a little bit more product in there. Like, I probably could get a couple more uses out of it, but I was so tired of this and just irked. I just didn't want to use it anymore. I was like, I'm done. It's done. It's gross. It's grimy. I don't need to be squeezing the life out of this, because Lord knows, like, it's just gross, you know? Like, the cap's all nasty. Everything's just sticky nasty. That's why I don't like this. It's super sticky. So I just was like, stop. And I'm so glad it's gone. It's like something that's annoying, because since I used it so much, it became habit. So I'm always like, where's my Menthol Lip Shine? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's not here. And not because I liked it, it's because it was such a habit to just, all right, use it, all right, use it, all right, use it. Lips are dry, menthol, you know, so such a habit. But now I'm glad it's gone. That thing is sucked out. This is even, most of this, when I was trying to get my last couple uses out of it, I would have to do the fold squeeze thing too. And so I was like, I'm tired of fold squeezing. So yeah, you can see a little bit more, but I was like, hard no. Okay, so those are the 4. I already mentioned the 4 things that I did finish, but there are a couple more products if you'd like to see those. Next is the e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer. This thing is almost gone. This thing is almost gone. I'm working on it. There's a lot of air in these, and it's really hard because if I squeeze it, the air down, product will come out, and I don't want that. But there's no product up here really. Like, if I was to measure it, I'd say it's probably like down here or something around here. So I'm definitely gonna be using this up by the before summer, which I'm which I'm happy about, because it'll be too light for me in the summer, and so I really cannot use this over the summer. So I do want to just focus it in, get her out. Okay, so another product that is going to take me a really long time is this No. 7 powder. It's the Translucent Perfect Light Loose Powder. It's hyperallergenic. It's a really nice powder, and I do love this powder. So what I'm deciding to do right now in this moment is switch this powder out for this Ulta Beauty Mattifying Translucent Powder. There's a lot more product in here, but the thing is that I like this product, so once I use it up, I'm going to be stuck with powders that are not necessarily as good as this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out this Ulta Beauty switch it to this Ulta Beauty mattifying powder. Get this done, and then I'm going to switch in my Coty Airspun, one of my Coty Airspuns. Because if this is my one powder, although I like the Clinique one, I want to buy that in full size. If this is my one powder by next year, I'll be okay with that, because it's a really nice powder that I really, really like. My Airspun I like, but I don't like it enough to use it ever, and that's one of the products that kind of just turned me off of powders, and just because they're just so, that one was so messy, so I'm like, I'm done. So I am going to switch these two products. So that product shouldn't take me nearly as long as this No. 7 would. because this is literally like half of this. Like this product thing is probably like 3 of these. So this is not going to take me as long at all. And so I really think that it's going to be really nice. And then this will be part of the 9 that I roll in and keep rolling in, so that I'm always using a powder, because I do want to get down to 1. So that's the only way I'm going to do that, is if I use them up. So e.l.f. concealer, which is right here. The first line was up there and the second one is down here. I did make some good progress. I just started using this more. I'd use it to chisel out my cheeks and my jaw, and so I was using a lot of product like that, and there's really just not a lot of product in these. So I honestly should have been done with this already, but because I didn't know how to use it until I just figured out to use it as a contour, because I didn't know how to use it, I wasn't using it, and so it wasn't getting used. So I made that much progress in this little time that I used it, so if I keep using it more and more, I definitely will get down pretty far. Okay, so next is one thing that I'm super proud of. This is the Japanese Cherry Blossom, and girl, look how much I used. Okay, because I'm holding it, it's not settled on the line, but I promise it's not that line. But I used so much of this, and if I keep this up, let's see, if I use this much in the next month, I'll be done by March. Is that what I said? April, by April. I'll definitely be done by April, if not before then. So, yeah, I'm really excited. I love this product. I love the smell of this, and I'm not tired of it yet, so I'm really happy about that. And I was gonna switch it off this month and use a different perfume this week, and then use a different perfume, but I really was like, why? There's no point, because I'm not, like, I don't hate it. And I'd rather get this done before summer so that I can use different scents for summer and different summer scents and use those other perfumes. I'd rather do that than keep to 1. So I won't be rolling in another perfume if I hit 9. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be rolling in. We'll decide when that day comes. But it won't be another perfume, so that I can just use whenever I feel like it. But I'm so proud of this. So proud. Okay, and the last thing on this list is, I don't know why I put it in this order, but the last thing on this list is this Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Because this is basically like my last primer, this is going to be the only thing I use until for the next 30 days, because I'm on a no-buy for 30 days, but also for basically, hopefully for just summer. I want to get different primers, of course, because I like having my variety. You guys know this already, and I do only, I think my max of primers is like 3 or something like that, so I'm okay with getting different primers, but I really want to use this up because I don't love it, and I know that if I get another primer, I'm going to use that one more than this one. And so I gotta just get her done. So the next 30 days is gonna be basically this after I finish my flower one. But yeah, this one is basically full, right? It's done. It's like down to like right here, which you know, is really, I really haven't used that much. So we have a lot to go. So better get a move on it. So I did mention some hard products. My blushes are probably gonna be my hardest, and then since I'm gonna be rolling in some powders, that's gonna be really hard. Rolling in some other eyeshadows for when I get down. I don't know, we'll decide. I just wanted to just give some ideas or some things that, you know, you might be interested in. I might do a liquid lipstick depending on how I'm feeling that day. So of course, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any ideas of what I should roll in, if I should truly pick products that I don't like and just roll those in, or if I should pick products, you know, that I know I'm gonna hit pan on just to roll in, or, you know, whatever. That is, again, like I said, when I get down to 9 products. I have 6 products to go. There's math, I think there's math. I think I have 6 products to go because I finished 4, and 4 plus 6 is 10, and then 10 plus 9 is 19, and I want to get down to 9, so I need to lose 10, and so I already lost 4, so I should only need 6, and I think I can do that. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. The verse for today is Proverbs 29, verse 25. Fear of man will prove to be snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe. Trust in the Lord, people. It says it right here in his word. That's it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know what to do. If you want to DM me, go ahead. DM me at makeup_Marissa612. You don't even have to follow me. If you want to comment down below, go ahead. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep seeing more project pans, because I love project panning and it's so much fun. If you want to see more of this crazy hot mess, of course, subscribe. If you have any great video ideas, and you know, people have just been ignoring your video ideas, go ahead and comment down below, because I promise I won't ignore them. I promise. So, bye guys.